Good day, dear students. Let's begin our lecture. Today we are going to speak about the travel services. Looking at the picture, you can guess. So I think you guessed. You have already guessed that today we are going to speak about the travel services in the world of tourism. So let me begin the presentation. If you are ready, we'll begin. As you know, there are different types of travel services in the world. So travel and tourism, components of tourism industry can be travel agents, tour operators, lodging and catering services, transportation, information and guiding, attractions can be components of tourism industry. For many years, however, the tourism industry was classified into 8 sectors: accommodation, adventure, attractions, events, food and beverage, tourism services, transportation, and travel trade. All of them were classified as a tourism industry. In this next picture, you can see travel services. We can include the components of travel services: the travel agencies, online travel agencies, tour operators, destination marketing organizations, and other organizations that serve to satisfy the customers' demands. When we speak about travel agencies, everybody clearly understands these are the people who just stand between services and client and offer travel services. These kind of agencies especially attract many clients to their agencies. They stand between the travel industry and the traveler purchaser. The agency can further function as a broker between the traveler and hotels, car rentals, tour companies. Travel agency can be small, privately owned, or part of a larger entire entity. They can be specialized in different kind of actions like outdoor adventures, backpacking, rail, cruise, or cycling, or culinary tours, to name a few. Especially, they are people who stand between the traveler and the travel industry. Some travel agencies operate a fixed address, and others offer services both online at the bricks and mortar location. These travel agents try to advertise their company's offer or the service and try to attract clients. The travel agency is a private tailor or public service that provides travel and tourism-related services to a general public on behalf of accommodation or travel suppliers. Travel agencies can provide outdoor recreation activities, airlines, car rentals, cruise lines, hotels, railways, travel insurance, and so on. Travelers are then able to have face-to-face conversation with their agents and also reach them by phone or by email. Travel agents usually have a specialized diploma or certificate in travel agent or travel services. Especially they demand just 3 or 4 years of qualification in order to satisfy the demands of suppliers. So when we speak about online travel agents, the travelers have the option of researching and booking everything they need online without the help of travel agents. As technology and internet are increasingly being used to market destinations, people can now choose to book tours with particular agencies and tour operators, packages, or most of the components of offered trips, then sell them to the travelers. These packages can also be sold through the retail or outlet or travel agencies. Tour operators work closely with hotels, transportation providers, attractions in order to purchase their package. So tour operators may be inbound, outbound, or receptive. Inbound tour operators bring travelers into. Outbound tour operators takes travelers to. And receptive tour operators, they represent the various products of tourism suppliers to tour operations. Destination marketing organizations include National Tourism Board, state provincial tourism offices, and community convention and visitors bureau around the world. So long-term development and marketing of destination, focusing on convention sales, tourism marketing. Destination marketing organizations work closely with tour operators, airlines, and cruise lines. Objective is increasing the number of visitors, increase visitors spending. Especially they are interested in increasing the number of. The main job is to promote a place or attraction, tell the public about location. They are not suppliers of travel products, often called tourist bureaus or tourist offices. Convention of visitors for tourism. Other organizations that serve the touristic services can be sector-specific associations, tourism and hospitality, human resources organization, training provides, educational institutions, government branches, ministries in land use, planning development, environmental transportation, and so on. Tourism and travel-related services include services provided by hotels and restaurants, including travel agencies, tour operators. When we speak about tour and tour package, we can clarify looking at the picture. You can see the words tour includes. The tour includes accommodation, standard room accommodation, shared van transfers, and buffer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So from these writings, you can just identify or clarify the tour package is a holiday organized by travel company in which you visit several different places for which you pay a fixed price. So tours can be individual and a group. Looking at the picture, maybe you guessed. Only one person can hire a tour package, or a group of individuals or group of towns, group of people can buy tour package for their holiday. Individual tour, a tour created especially for a specific person, which is why this tour is called a light tour or VIP tourism. With this type of recreation, person simply voices their wishes, select the most optimal recreation program for them, taking into account the requirements presented. It can be diving, just rock climbing, and so on. Group tours are tours that are organized by group request. As a rule, group tours don't have a fixed date or cost. The tour is calculated on the day specified by the customer and the specified number of tourists. Group of tourists in demand just may have got different kind of tour packages. When we speak about exclusive tours, you can see, looking at the picture, maybe you understand or you understood or clarified what kind of tour is it. Exclusive tour can be authors' routes that cover the most interesting and hidden areas of the planet, unique location and the first-class services, and what you can expect from an exclusive holidays. That looking at the picture you can see just they may not be necessarily 5-star hotels, but for example you can travel to the moon, or just you can go to some kind of islands and so on. When we speak about custom tower, very strange. What do you think? What is custom tower? Now let's speak about it. Custom tour is a service that refers to a high-class form of travel in which the trip is specifically designed for the customer. Looking at the picture, you can order romantic meeting or romantic tour personally with your couple. Custom tour is a service that refers to a high-class form of travel, which is specially designed for a customer. And this term comes from the use of phrase mode of order and so on. The customer often wants to be surrounded by a culture or completely different customer than those that surround the customer's homeland. This allows you to make exotic trips, emotions that many travelers don't experience. It can include a different kind of guide tour and so on. When we speak about tourism products, a product which is satisfy tourists' leisure, pleasure, or business needs at a place other than their own normal place of residence. When we speak about tourism product, that can be food, transport, accommodation, and leisure, which you can see on the screen. So 4 components of tourism product you see on the screen. I will repeat one more time: the food, transportation, accommodation, and leisure. These 4 things especially are used to satisfy tourists or just guests' demands in different levels. A product could therefore be defined by its 3 characteristics. Product must be offered. It should satisfy some needs of buyer and should be exchanged for some kind of things. Another classification of tourism product can be natural and man-made. We spoke about it. Beaches, forests, mountains, lakes, deserts, and natural just products. When we speak about man-made, can be fairs, festivals, monuments, paintings, and so on. These kind of things sometimes be included into the tour package and be sold to the customers as for a fixed amount of money. Travel products can be divided into individual ones, and the must tourist product is the tour package can be expanded. In addition, tourist products are classified by cost, seasonality, types of tourism to which they are being, for example, spa, cultural, educational, recreational, and so on. Significant part of the costs can be according to the expenditure of the tour packages. When we speak about tourist center, we can say the following. Looking at the picture, you can see different kind of tourist centers. First one is in the tourist information center. From here, you can get information about the traveling. Tourist center is a place of rest for tourists that combines all the recreational opportunities, natural, cultural, historical, ecological, aesthetic, and so on. It's impossible to organize a trip without object of interest. They will show you, they will offer you, give you information about the things that your interests coincide. And when we speak about tour centers, it can be an airplane or just different kind of destinations. Tourist packages that combines mandatory tourist services that differ from tourist products. When we speak about all the tour packages, we should also remind about the hotel classification system, because hotels are also included to the tour packages. So classification of hotels can be private, local, and local group or international groups, which you can see on the screen. After the lecture, you can look very thoroughly about classification of hotels. That can be 1-star, 2-star, 3-star hotels, 4-star hotels, 5-star deluxe, and so on. According to the basis of size, basis of the star system, basis of location, basis of the ownership, they can be classified. So looking at the two types of them, star rating or heritage rating hotels can be 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, as well as the heritage classic, heritage, and heritage grand. According to the unusual features, they can become heritage hotels. So later we'll speak about the types of 1-star, 2-star classification. Will come later during my presentation. Now let's move the next classification of the stars according to the quality of the services, according to the building equipments, and according to the catering. They can be classified as a 1-star or 2-star or 3-star hotel. By the size or number of rooms, it can be under 200, maybe more than 300, maybe more than 400, and so on. About the level service can be high service and low service hotels. When we looking at the picture, you can see the classification according to the stars. After 5-star, you can see the other classification also. When we speak about boutique hotels, they are very small and very expensive hotels and mainly cater for elite classes. They have a number of restaurants, decorate keeping a view of the scene, and the food served with with high quality. This kind of hotels are called boutique hotels. Early hotels and inns were little more than available, bad than something barely palatable to eat, but up-to-date improvement of the standards of the early inns increasing. Rating system about the automobile and cycling clubs in Europe were settled. Rating system were settled by some companies concerning the hotels and inns offered by the companies. For example, just 3As and A2As system can be used in tourism field. Automobile Association just say AA, and it's called for British. When we speak about 3As, it is American counterpart. They began to consider some forms of hotel registration classification system. So one more time, we have got A classification system as well as 3A classification system of hotels in the world, and 3A belongs to American classification. Hotel accommodations can allow to 5 to 7 categories to be applied. In other forms of accommodation, motels guest houses and self-catering apartments can be classified as a one-star hotel. Popular classification system can use the following just classifications as luxe, deluxe, and so on. These ratings combine two elements: quality of guest accommodation, room size, and the excellent hotel facilities, number of size of public rooms, meeting facilities, and the quality of furnishing, and so on. According to the service and furnishing, they have two rating system: AA rating system, British system, as well as 3A system. It's American rating system. Now let's begin to talk about one-star hotel. When we speak about one-star hotel, what kind of qualification should they have when we speak about one-star hotel? Let's talk about it. Look at the screen. You can see a sample for one-star hotel. It is hotels in which classification are likely to be small buildings with a low service. When we speak about two-star hotels, we can say the following: it has got better service than one-star hotel. It has got a bedroom and a small medium restaurant, or just according buildings are not very just big. It can be just a medium-sized building. Two-star hotels, the classification hotel will typically be small to medium-sized, offer more expensive facilities than one-star hotel. And we speak about receptions and other stuff will aim for shorter guests. When we speak about three-star hotel, it is better than the two-star hotel. Looking at the buildings, we can compare 2 and 3-star hotels. This kind of star hotels can support the higher staffing level, significantly good accommodation, and of course catering is better than the 2-star hotel. When we speak about 4-star hotels, you can see 4 stars on the emblem of hotel. So these kind of hotels are bigger than the 3-star hotels. They have got a big view concerning to the gardens, concerning to the restaurant, concerning to the luxury, degree of luxury, as well as quality of furnishing, decor, equipment in every area of the hotel. Bedrooms will also usually offer more space than at the lower star hotels, designed, coordinated with furnishings and decor. When we speak about 5-star hotels, just we can see the high quality of service, high quality of buildings, high quality of spas, and about the catering, high quality of restaurants, and variety of foods can, of course, just differ them from 4-star hotels. And they can offer just technical, skillful masters or knowledgeable, helpful servants in the restaurant and customer and so on. All combination of all professional servants will combine the good service at 5-star hotel. That is all for today. We talked about the travel services, and I do hope that you got some information about today's lecture. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, you are always welcome. Thank you for being with me.